Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Τα προγράμματά μας προσφέρονται σε πολλές γλώσσες. Παρακαλούμε δείτε suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Vertebrate animals, animals who have backbones, which is mammals, fishes, birds, reptiles, amphibians. They all clearly have brains, minds, emotions. They have the same kind of living systems that we have. And science shows this. With respect to pain, the fact is that animals will, if they're in pain, they will seek and take pain-relieving drugs if they're given the opportunity.
Please continue watching to find out more.
Meat is not essential for health or strength, else the Lord made a mistake when He provided food for Adam and Eve before their fall. All the elements of nutrition are contained in the fruits, vegetables, and grains. Ellen Gould White, vegetarian.
Meilleurs vœux à vous. This means warmest wishes to you in French, the official language of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Sweet viewers, my name is Keisha and I'm a vegan Eastern chimpanzee lady. We chimpanzee people love the trees and we hope that you also enjoy lovely moments of connection with nature, including the majestic green trees. With great delight, we present today's show, Dr. Jonathan Balcombe, vegan, on the incredible intellect and emotional intelligence of animal people, part 2 of 2. Dr. Jonathan Balcombe is a distinguished British biologist with a PhD in ethology. He has authored numerous books and scientific papers on animal people's inner lives and behavior, as well as animal people protection. He has written many books that help readers to understand the intelligence, emotions, and rich lives of us animal folk. In his book, Superfly, The Unexpected Lives of the World's Most Successful Insects, he has fun discovering the remarkable intelligence of the insect kingdom. We were so interested to learn that insect people such as fly people have their own attention span, just like we mammal people do.
It's like having an attention span where something new catches our attention, and if it stays the same, we kind of lose attention and we lose interest. And another hallmark of attention is being less distracted. If you are very attentive to something, you're less likely to notice something off to the side. And the flies show the same response. So we can, from that, infer that a fruit fly about that big, right, 1 millimeter long, 2 millimeters long maybe, has a mind and has some kind of awareness and has this attention span. So there is rational decision making.
Dr. Balcombe has extensive knowledge about many species of us animal people, including how we feel pain.
Vertebrate animals, animals who have backbones, which is mammals, fishes, birds, reptiles, amphibians. They all clearly have brains, minds, emotions. They have the same kind of living systems that we have. And science shows this. With respect to pain, fact is that animals will, if they're in pain, they will seek and take pain-relieving drugs if they're given the opportunity.
We implore all of the compassionate viewers watching this to please remember that we animal people feel pain. Please use this knowledge to always treat us with respect and kindness. This is such a humbling discovery, especially when we think about the important role that insect people play in our lives, especially in food production. It really makes us want to protect them.
We should learn to not kill them. We've spent billions of dollars in coming up with ways to kill insects, and now we find ourselves with about half as many insects in the world than we once had. And I think we need to change away from that. We need to stop poisoning the planet, and we need to respect them and treat them in ways that are compatible with the continuation of life. And most of them don't harm us. And if we disappeared, they would continue to flourish. They would do fine. But the opposite is not true. If flies disappeared, we would have to go too, because they help run the planet. They're a critical part of the ecology, the balance of life. They're pollinators. The food we eat is not just pollinated by bees, it's also pollinated by flies and wasps and other insects. So we need them very much. And that's a reason alone why we need to be respectful and not go around killing them all the time.
We loved hearing about Dr. Balcombe's considerate method of relocating insect people that appear in his home.
I actually release insects from my apartment. If I see them, I can catch them in a plastic container and I can take them outside and let them go. And it feels good to do that. It feels much better than if I squash them.
Vegan. Tested positive for quick resolution.
What a great idea! Wonderful viewers, we are going to take a moment to pause while I go and enjoy some refreshing water from the nearby stream. When we return, we will learn more about Dr. Balcombe's remarkable insights about intelligent insect people. Welcome back to Dr. Jonathan Balcombe, vegan, on the incredible intellect and emotional intelligence of animal people, part 2 of 2.
Honeybees have the famous waggle dance, where they do this dance that conveys information about how good the food is, what direction, and how far it is. And they even calculate according to the angle of the sun. So if it takes 10 minutes for the bee to fly back to do the dance, then the bees know that the bee does a dance that changes the angle of the dance according to that elapsed time. It's an amazingly sophisticated symbolic communication.
When you take a moment to really appreciate the beauty of nature, right down to the smallest insect people, there comes a sense of awe. The insect people are truly intelligent and skilled in so many ways.
The insect's ability to fly is a remarkable thing. We have invented airplanes and jets to fly, but they're expensive. They burn a lot of fuel. Flies and other flying insects can get around remarkably well, and they can maneuver. They can land upside down, some of them. They can fly backwards, they can hover. So I marvel at their physical skills. I also marvel at their organization, like the ant colonies, for instance, which all have their roles. Everybody knows their place. Most of them are females, they're workers, and they don't reproduce. They take care of a queen who reproduces. So it is a kind of an autocratic system. But their efficiency, their ability to meet their needs, they're remarkably adapted, and they're amazingly flexible, and they're very opportunistic. These are all qualities that I think we show in some ways. We are also very opportunistic and flexible, but they also get along with each other, at least within the colonies, and I think we can learn something from that too.
We can all work together in harmony. Human beings, animal people of the land, the sky, and the water, as well as the insect people. We each bring such unique gifts to the world, and we are all earthlings, so it would benefit all of us to take care of each other. Dr. Balcombe also provides some insights into how we could achieve this.
My rule of thumb is if we wouldn't do it to another human, if we wouldn't find it acceptable to another person, another human, then we shouldn't do it to them either, because they have feelings as well. And sometimes their feelings may be even more sensitive than ours. I think we need a message of caring and actually validating and supporting those natural feelings of caring. And it's all connected to how we interact with each other. It's no secret that people who commit violent crimes against other humans very much more often than not have a history of violence towards animals and engage in cruelty to animals at the same time. So that's all connected. That's why I like to say that, if we have a society that's kinder to animals, it's going to be a kinder society for everybody.
Fortunately, many human beings are now awakened to the solution of being vegan to protect our planet and all the species on Earth because of how beneficial this way of eating is for all beings. We cannot begin to describe the hope that bubbles up in our hearts when we imagine a vegan world, a world in which beings of every species on Earth are respected and valued. We humbly thank Dr. Balcombe for all his work that helps to educate people about the value and the rich inner lives of many different species through his research, his books, his interviews, and his public speeches. We animal people are very grateful to have him advocate on our behalf, and we hope that he knows just how much we appreciate all that he does. For more information about Dr. Jonathan Balcombe and his books, please visit facebook.com/Jonathan Balcombe author.
Don't be near a vegan. You'll be infected with a merciful spirit.
Sincere viewers, thank you for joining us for our program. May our admiration for all species on Earth and our precious planet inspire everyone to switch to an organic vegan diet to enjoy all the benefits this brings.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/AW.